Senior officers in crisp Navy uniforms bark commands and inspect cadets at the RCMP Training Academy in Regina. In the bleachers, Matthew Brandon waits for the marching band to strike up. The 28-year-old man, known as Matty, has come here to see the Sergeant Major's parade every Tuesday without fail for 6 years. And he always sees Sergeant Pierre Gosling.
It's like deja vu. Every Tuesday is Groundhog Day again. We start the same thing. And it's important for Matty to be on a schedule and do things that he knows is good, because as soon as we change the schedule, it kind of goes off.
By off, he means Matty can become agitated, even aggressive. But his caregivers, Chris and Shannon Gardner, work hard to avoid that.
Routines take Matty quite a long time to establish, but they're also crucial to his understanding of his world.
Matty has autism and fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. The Indigenous man is 220 pounds with brown hair and a contagious smile. He has the cognitive abilities of a toddler. He doesn't speak words, but it's clear when he's happy.
Being able to come to a place like this and be accepted, no matter whether he's having a good or bad day, they just sort of accept him how he is and they roll with it.
In 2012, when Matty aged out of the foster care system, the Gardners were having trouble getting funding to care for Matty as an adult. Money was tight. The parade provided free family entertainment. Matty became obsessed with going every week.
When he likes something, he really likes something.
He loves music, so the band was his immediate connection.
We've often said we wanted Matthew to be met by the police in his happy place, not in a moment of crisis.
Matty gravitated toward Sergeant Gosling.
When I met Matty, I was the sergeant in charge of the drill unit. So I was the commander of the unit.
The senior officer would help bend the rules a bit to let Matty join the band at the end of the parade. Matty will grab a cadet's hand and follow along.
How's the parade?
It's remarkable, really, since the Sergeant Major's parade is actually a rigorous set of drills governed by strict protocol, a tradition dating back to the late 1800s.
Because the drill unit is always seen as the strong person. They don't talk to nobody because they're drill, and it kind of changed the drill people a little bit with Matty, and then the cadets see the drill staff walking with Matty, and they say, well, they're human. No, Matty is Matty. We cannot know exactly how he's going to react, but we try our best to make him sure that he's happy. While he's with the RCMP, he's a happy camper.
Over his career, Gosling has done security detail for prime ministers and diplomats. He's responded to deadly highway crashes, but most of all, he's connected with people. This year, after 37 years on the force, it was time for Gosling to retire. The Gardners worried it would turn Matty's world upside down.
What did you feel?
I freaked out.
No, he's retired. He doesn't need to be doing this anymore.
Gosling's last day on the job was 5 months ago, on July 5th.
Are we going to go see the band?
And yet, every Tuesday, here he is.
It's almost time to go.
He sits down next to Matty in the bleachers, now dressed in jeans rather than a uniform, and Matty holds his hand.
He's one of my good friends. You have good friends in life. Matty is one of my good friends. We don't share that much conversation, but I know when he's happy. Yeah.
It means everything. He's a man of his word, so he's been coming like clockwork.
It's important for me, it's important for him, and it's important for the RCMP. I'm always going to be a member of the RCMP. Go back to the drill office and get some sticker.
Then, as the parade winds down, Gosling takes them to meet cadets.
What kind of stamp are they? Just a regular stamp.
Gosling makes sure that Matty gets a stamp on his hand, just as he has every week for 6 years. Then Gosling walks outside with Matty and, as always, helps him into the car, buckles his seatbelt,
bye-bye,
then taps the window glass and waves.
As long as I'm capable of being here every Tuesday, I'll be here for Matty.
To answer his call to duty as an officer and a friend. Bonnie Allen, CBC News, Regina.